Good morning everybody and welcome to another vlog. Today is Saturday the 18th of March. Can you guys believe that March is already almost over? I feel like because I did take 2 weeks off at the beginning of this month has just flown by. I feel like it wasn't even a thing. The whole of March was just like skipped over. I don't know, it just went really quickly. But anyways, as you can tell, I'm currently in my messy car yet again. I had to fill my whole car back up last weekend after I got back from the airport. So I've been driving around with all my market stuff in the back for the past week. Ugh. This really signifies being back to reality. So that is all in here and packed and ready for my market. Tomorrow is going to be my very last market before the show. So that's super exciting. Hopefully we do well so that I can purchase the last few little things that I need to get for the show. At the moment, I think the only few things that I do need to get are just little things like coat hangers for my clothing rack. I also just need a little bit more vinyl to finish a handful more tote bags. So yeah, there's really only just a couple little things that I need to get. But today is Saturday, and Saturdays I normally like to take for me. It's the one day in the week where I try not to work unless it's absolutely necessary. So I thought that I would bring you guys along with me for my day today. I probably will end up wrapping a few books later because that's just therapeutic for me. I enjoy putting on a podcast and wrapping them up. But for right now, I think it's only like 7:30 or something. And I'm about to go and do my hot girl walk that I used to do with my bestie Bianca. Oh! That's actually really sad. As you guys would know if you've watched the vlogs, my best friend Bianca actually moved to Queensland, which is a completely different state to me. She's a whole like 9 hours away, I think it is. And this walk that I am about to go and do is a walk that we would do together every single week. We would get a coffee, we'd go on our walk, it's like 5-6 Ks, and we would just catch up and chat. Like, that's a very adult thing of me to do. Figured that I would go and do it myself today. Don't ask me what got into me this morning when I woke up. But yeah, I figured that I would just go do it on my own. It's all the way in town, so it'll take me like 20 minutes to get there. And I will bring you guys along with me.
Like he don't give a damn girl. And my God, she owns it. So many heartbreaks. Goes back to 2014. And I think that she knows it. If you've seen her, I know that you would believe it. Cause I know that you'd want her to. Yeah, I do. Everyone's taking their shot, but missing out on the cut. I think she knows that. She drives them crazy when she's looking like that. The way she's moving makes them want it so bad. It's the attention that we wish that we had. Yeah, it's almost cruel, cause I want her to. Oh yeah, I'm running in circles just to make her react.
Walk is now done. It was just a little one, maybe like half the amount that we used to do when we went together, because that massive walk on my own is just a little bit too intimidating for me. And I also had to be back at my car before I had to start paying for the car park. I'm now gonna go home. I'm gonna make some breakfast because I didn't make any before I left. I have a couple eggs at home, and while my partner was here, she made me some really good scrambled eggs, like the proper way. Normally when I make scrambled eggs, it's literally 2 eggs cracked in a bowl, cooked in a microwave. But I think I might give it my best go at trying to do it on the stove properly. We'll see. I kind of just feel like doing something a little bit extra and not like quick. Hopefully I have everything at home. I think I have like the perfect amount of milk. Like I have the tiniest bit of milk left. Not enough to make a coffee, but enough to put in eggs. So let's go home and do that. The drive will probably take me like probably half an hour since it's almost 9 o'clock. But yeah, I'm starving. So let's go. Guys, I did it, and it actually looks pretty okay. I also decided to put a little drizzle of truffle oil on the top because I have this little tiny baby jar of truffle oil from one of my HelloFresh meals, so I figured that I would just like drizzle a couple drops on there. Hopefully that makes it taste good. I don't know whether to like knife and fork it or feel like it's just one of those things where you need to oh my god, that's so good. I also only put the tiniest bit of truffle oil, but it makes like so much of a difference. What a great breakfast. Like, this is gonna keep me full all morning.
Once felt I'm done with the defense, drove back and climbed over your fence, had to show you that I was a mess. So you were shrugging your shoulders, I'm closed off, that's what I told you. Soon enough, everything started to change.
It's now a little while later. It's currently 12:22 and I've just spent the last couple of hours just kind of taking it easy. I wrapped up a couple more coloring books out of the massive pile that I have for the show. I sat and listened to a bit of the H3 podcast. You guys know I love that podcast. And I also just finished working on something very, very exciting, which is why I'm sat down in my little filming spot here to share it with you guys. So I'm about to post a reel on the business Instagram, which actually is an announcement for a podcast. How exciting. I'm so excited. So for those of you that have watched previous vlogs, or even if you are constant watchers of the lives that I do over on my business account on TikTok, I've spoken so much about the fact that I have always wanted to start a podcast. I feel like I have a lot to say. And I also feel like I've been through a lot of things in life that I genuinely feel comfortable and confident talking about and giving advice on. I don't know, I love helping people, hence my business, To Nurture Your Soul, and hence the beginning of this new podcast. I'm really excited. I genuinely cannot wait, and I'm just about to post a reel to the business Instagram announcing it, which is kind of crazy because I haven't filmed any of it yet, but I feel like I need to announce it, to put the email out there so that people can write in with topic suggestions or advice questions or anything like that, because I do want to make it mental health based and just life, business, you know, all the fun things that this channel and my business is about, but just turning it into long form content where we can just chill and hang out. I'm so excited, especially with the cooler weather starting to make its way in. I'm excited to just like have a cozy space where we can just sit and chat and, I don't know, just like drink coffees together and talk about life. That's so fun to me. So in saying all of that, I thought that I would read you guys the little caption that I'm just about to post with the reel. I know you guys can't give me feedback on the caption right now, but mainly because me talking about it to you guys, to the camera right now, is gonna make me feel a little bit better about what I'm writing. So the title I wrote is To Nurture Your Soul, the podcast, with like the headphone emojis and like a lightning bolt. And then I start a new paragraph and I write, this is something that I've wanted to do for years now, even longer than the time that I've owned my business, but I've always struggled with what I would do or how I would structure a podcast in general. After some massive thinking and going backwards and forwards on whether or not I wanted to have a podcast connected to my business or one on my own, I decided that my passion is mental health and helping people, which is the pure purpose of To Nurture Your Soul, so it just made sense to connect the two. In episodes of these podcasts, you will find advice, mental health chats, business talk, general life chat, as well as hopefully some special guests from other business owners and people that fit into all of these categories too. I want to create a safe space that is an extension of this beautiful community that we have already built, and just add something different and extra to the business that most other brands don't have. I'm putting together the first episode next week, and episodes will go live every Friday on my personal YouTube channel, Lacey Jane, as well as all of the places that you listen to podcasts. Next paragraph. Your support on this one means the whole world to me, and I can't wait to see where this crazy adventure takes us. Email all of your questions, topic ideas, and advice to nurtureyoursoulpodcast@gmail.com to help me get started. That's what I've written so far. I think I'm just gonna end it with like 2 love hearts. Do I tag my personal account? Yeah, let's just tag. So yeah, I just wanted to read that caption to you guys because I feel like that summarizes exactly what this whole podcast is going to be about. It also lets you guys know that they will be uploaded on this channel every Friday. So I've decided to switch my Friday upload to a podcast episode. I will be filming all podcast episodes. The video version will go up on this channel on Fridays, and then I will do my regular weekly vlogs on Tuesdays. And I genuinely feel like the switch up in content is going to help me be be a little bit more productive and section off my time a little bit easier. I feel like the vlogs are fun. I love the vlogs. I love just hanging out and chatting with you guys. I love bringing you guys along with me on life, and I do love documenting my life, but at the same time I want to be creating things that have value and that help people, and that, I don't know, I feel like I'm making a difference with, which the vlogs just don't always feel like that to me. And it also frees up the opportunity for, if I do want to vlog 2 times in a week, then I can upload 3 videos. So at the end of the day, you guys aren't getting any less content. If anything, you will probably be getting more, and the type of content will just be switched up a little bit too. That's my little update. I am so freaking excited about it. Hopefully you can tell, and I am really excited for you guys to watch and listen. I'm excited to actually sit down and film an episode. I'm planning on doing that maybe Tuesday or Wednesday. What do I have on my to-do list? I think Tuesday or Wednesday I might sit down and film the first episode. Bear with me for the first couple episodes while I get my shit together and figure out what the fuck I'm gonna be doing. Yeah, I'm really excited for this. So if you guys do want to help me out with the podcast, or if you want to write into the podcast, if you want to hear my advice on anything, you can go ahead and email to nurtureyoursoulpodcast@gmail.com. By the time that this video goes up, I definitely would have already filmed the first episode, so all of your emails, if you're going to email after this video, will hopefully be in the second episode. That's my little update for right now. I've been talking for way too long because I'm sat down in my chit chat spot. I can't wait. I'm so excited. I feel like this will probably be the setup for it as well. I'll probably just sit here with my microphone that I have and chat shit to you all for... How long do you think the episode should be? Let me know as well in a comment down below. I personally like hour-long podcasts. I think 45 minutes is too short. I think anything over an hour 15 is too long. I'm gonna post this reel and sit and see what you guys say. I'll let you know what everyone says about it. It's currently 3:35 p.m. and I have been trying my absolute best not to do any work today. And it's so freaking hard. You guys know I talk about this all the time. I just love what I do. It's hard. So the main thing that I've been doing today is just continuing to wrap up all the books for the show. I somewhat have a system going on over here. I'm just blocking my addresses on these boxes, but these boxes all over here are ones that I still have to do. And then as we come over here, I'm starting to create a pile of books that have been wrapped, and I'm counting them as well. So as you can see on the top of this one, it says 60 tattoo coloring books, because there's 60 of our tattoo coloring books in here. So that then once all the boxes are labeled and numbered, I can then stack them up in their order. Then I can have them all stacked up and I can recount and know exactly how many of each book I've got. These here are our zodiac sign A4 prints that I just put together yesterday. There's plenty of different star signs in here. That's only half of them. I did do the other half before I went away on holidays, and they're over in storage. Then I have my HelloFresh box. It's still a bit of a touchy subject. The only reason I kept it is because it's like a perfect, decent sized box to be able to fill up with just like extra bits and pieces for the show. So as you can see, there's nothing in there at the moment. I do have these A3 posters which I will put in there, and this is just going to be my extra bits and pieces box. So coat hangers will go in here, any decorations for the stall, just like, I don't know, random bits and pieces. I'll put my sign in here as well. But yeah, I got these A3 posters printed and laminated at Officeworks the other day, and these are just going to be our pricing list. And then I also have these ones printed out, which are just the 2 versions of show bags. So we've got one that we're selling for $110, and then we've got this cheaper one where the value is $104, but you can buy it for $70. That's been me for today. I've been kind of going backwards and forwards between wrapping books, watching podcasts. I called my mum for a little bit earlier as well, and I also started looking up flights and prices for when I go over to Europe at the end of June, beginning of July, which is very exciting. I don't know the exact dates yet, but I figured that I would just jump on and have a look at the different times and the difference in the cost for the different times. So yeah, that's what I've been doing. Posted the podcast reel, which seems to be going down really well. I'm super excited. So many people are loving the idea of it, and I really love the fact that it's kind of different for a business. Obviously, lots of individual solo people who just have their personality as their brand do podcasts, but I don't really know of many businesses or business-based podcasts, or like, I don't know, I think that this is going to be a really exciting, different type of vibe. That's my update for right now. I think I'm gonna have a shower soon because it's so hot. I feel like as soon as I have a shower, I tend to like allow myself to chill a bit more, and I think that will help me not continue to do work. I look crazy without my fringe, with my hair like this. It's now 5:15 and I've just heated up my dinner. That's how much of a grandma I am. Literally not even 5:30 and I'm having dinner. This is just leftover risotto that I made last night, and I think I'm just gonna end today's video right here. I'm literally just gonna perch myself up on the couch right here and catch up on a ton of YouTube videos. I still am so far behind from when I had my holiday, and I've got lots of things to catch up on. Lots of 3-hour podcast episodes, lots of vlogs from other people that I enjoy watching on YouTube. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. If you enjoyed today's video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel right down below if you haven't already. And also don't forget to send any advice questions or topics that you would like to hear me talk about on the podcast. I am so excited and I cannot wait to start filming that next week. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I love you all very much, and I will talk to you all in the next one.
I think she knows that she drives them crazy when she's looking like that. The way she's moving makes them want it so bad. Gets the attention that we wish that we had. Yeah, it's almost cruel, cause I want her to. Oh yeah, I'm running in circles.